Please put your hands together again for Claire Mother.
Thank you. So I'm going to take you over to well, Aberdeen and Beaulieu, I guess now. And this next musician that I'm going to play some of his pieces, he is probably one of the greatest influences for Scottish fiddlers as well. J. Scott Skinner. So, wasn't around at the time of Burns, but he liked the ladies just as much. So, and he actually, I went to Beaulieu this year, and there's an ironmonger's in Beaulieu, and this is where he wrote a lot of his music, and they let me into the room that he used to stay in. And you look round the walls, and all of the music that he wrote, you see the manuscripts surrounding his picture in the middle. Every time he gave somebody a piece of music, he put his portrait in the middle of it for everybody. And I don't know if you know much about J. Scott Skinner, but he started playing the fiddle when he was 6. His brother taught him. His dad had died when he was just a baby. And he became quite an acclaimed fiddler, joined a group, and they had a manager, and they took them over to America, and this was their big break. They had a fantastic big tour organised, and the night before their first performance, the manager died, and nobody had the gig list. None of them knew where they were supposed to be playing, so they had to come home from America. No money, no gig. That's a true story. So I think he was up and down in his luck quite a lot. So that's the first piece, and the second piece I am going to finish with Robbie Burns on the whistle, the lead. And in between, there's another couple of pieces, Fiddler's Joy, which I think Burns used to use the music for in some of his tunes, I believe, I don't know. And another piece, Highland Whiskey, which I've played for years, and I got the music out the other day just as a, a reminder, and I thought, I don't play anything like this. And this is very much a tradition with fiddle players as well. They'll learn a piece, they'll pass it on, they'll pass it on, they'll pass it on. And it's what we in the band call being muckle-flugged. You get a piece of music, you just relearn it the way you like it. Change the tune. Maybe I should have been reading music, you see, and not rely down on the hand-me-down version.
last poem, I'd like to introduce my friend, Gordon Jimison. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Robert Burns was a great lover of nature. He liked animals, he liked birds, he liked all the flowers of the day. And he wrote a whole lot of poems which included all these, and he also liked the ladies, so he wrote one or two about them as well. Anyway, when he and the family were farming at Mossgiel Farm in 1785, he had the occasion to buy a sheep and 2 lambs, which he was going to keep as a pet. Now, in this little poem, there's a man mentioned, Hughie Watson, better known as Hugh, and he was really not terribly bright. In fact, Burns described him as 4/5 as bright as anybody else. But anyway, it ended up that Hugh was coming round by the side of the farmhouse one morning, and here was a sheep lying in a ditch on its back with its legs in the air. And he thought, oh, what can I do with this? I think it's dying or it's dead. And he was really quite concerned, and he rushed away to get a hold of Robert and his brother Gilbert and say to them, you'll need to come right away, this sheep, I think it's dead. It's awfully like it anyway. You'll need to come right away, because if it's no, you'll need to try and save its life. So Gilbert and Robert came back over, and they got the sheep out of the ditch, got it up on its feet, shortened the tether so it couldn't actually fall into the gap again, and they went back to farming. And Robert mused about this all day, and he thought, this is quite an unusual sort of story. So he thought about it, and he wrote a little poem, and it's simply called The Death and Dying Words of Poor Mailey. It goes like this. As Mailey and her lambs together were ae day nibbling on a tether, upon her clue she cost a hitchin, out she warsled in the ditch. There, groaning, dying, she did lie, when Hugh, he came down by. With gluering een and lifted hands, Hugh like a statue stands. He sees her days are near hand ended, but oh, woe's my heart, he can't mend it. He gap it wide, but neithin spake. At length, fair Mailey, silence drank. O thou whose lamentable face appears to mourn my woeful case, my dying words attentive hear, and bear them to my master dear. Tell him, if e'er again he keep as muckle gear as by a sheep, O bid him never tie them mair wi' wicked strings of hemp or hair, but ca' them out to park and hill, and let them wander at their will. So his flock may increase and grow with scores of lambs and packs of wool. Tell him, he be a master kind and always give to me in mind. And now my dying charge again, my helpless lambs, I trust them. O bid him save their endless lives, they dogs and toads and butchers' knives, but give them good cow milk their fill, till they be fit to fend themselves. And tent them duly e'en and morn, with teats of hay and rips of corn. And oh, may they ne'er learn the gates of other vile wan rest for pets, to slink through slaps, to rive and steal, with stocks of peas and stacks of kale. So like their great forebears, for mony a year, come through the shears. Say wives will give them bits of breed, and bears, greet for them, when they're dead. My poor took lamb, my son and heir, oh bid him, breed him up with care, and if he live to be a breast, pick some haverings in his beast, and warn him, which I winna name to stay content with yows at hame. New nix my yowie, silly thing. God keep thee fair to their string, and ne'er to forget her up with ony blessed moorland toop. But I keep mine to moop and mell with sheep o' credit like thyself. And now my bairnies with my last breath, I'll leave my blessing with you be. And when you think upon your mother, I mind and be kind to yin and other. New honest Hugh didn't fail to tell my master, oh my tale. Bid him burn this cursed tether, and for thy pains I'll get my blether. Thus said, Mailey turned her heed and closed her e'en. I'm the deed. Thank you.
and gentlemen, Robert Burns wrote over 340 songs, probably half of which were love songs, but I'm now going to ask Caroline to sing for you what for me is the most beautiful of all the songs he ever wrote. Caroline, would you come up and give us your pleasure, please? Caroline.
Thank you very much, Jim. I found out a wee bit about this song that I didn't know before. I think I did know, although the lady's name in the song is Nancy, that it was actually written about a lady called Agnes McElhose, who Burns was in love with at one point in his life. The words of the poem are a letter of farewell to her when she is about to embark on a journey which Burns fears that she may not come back from. And apparently he dashed it off in what, an hour? Something like that? We said he was a genius, didn't we? Anyway.
Well, I'd like just to finish off the entertainment part by sticking with the theme of love songs. And what I've done, ladies and gentlemen, is put together a medley of some of my favourite songs of Robert Burns, I'm sure most of which you'll know. So if you do know the words, please do feel free to join me. Flow gently, sweet Afton, among thy green braes. Flow gently, I'll sing thee a song in thy praise. My berries asleep by yon murmuring stream. Flow gently, sweet Afton, disturb not her dream. Thou stock dove, whose echo resounds through the glen, ye wild whistling blackbird in yon thorny den. Thou green crested lapwing, thy screaming forbear. I charge you, disturb not my slumbering fair. O Mary, at thy window be, it is the wished that Christ adore. Those smiles and glances let me see, that mark the miser's treasure poor. How blithely would I bide the storm, a weary slave frae sun to sun. Could I the rich reward secure, the lovely Mary Morrison. Of all the earths the wind can blow, I dearly love the west, for there the bonny lassie lives, the lassie I knew best. There cold winds blow and rivers flow, and many a hill between. Both day and night my fancies flicht, as ever wi' my Jean. I walking, oh, walking still and weary, sleep I can get nane, for thinking, oh my dearie, summer's a pleasant time, flowers of every colour, the waters run o'er the hills, and I long for my true lover. I walking, oh, call the yows to the nows, call the war, the heather grows, call them war, the bonny rose, my bonny dearie, fair and lovely as thou art, thou hast stood my very heart. I can thee but cannot part frae my bonny dearie. Come on. Call the yows, take the nose, call them war, the heather grows, call them war, the bonny rose, my bonny dearie. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. One of the trustees to say a vote of thanks and say if he wants to. Alistair Hutton.
That was a treat, Jim. But of course, an evening like this doesn't just happen. I would like to thank the people who've brought it about. First of all, I'd like to thank Curzon and John for organising the thoroughly enjoyable evening. And we have enjoyed marvellous entertainment guided by Jim Shields, who's done us proud in the past and excelled himself this year. Jim is standing down as the president of the Edinburgh District Burns Clubs at the end of this month, but we're very, very grateful for the tremendous support we've had from you over the last few years, especially on top of all those other duties that you've had. And we've been privileged to have Jim's masterful skills as Master of Ceremonies for the evening on top of his superb singing as well. Of course, with Jim has come Gordon Jimison, and we thoroughly enjoyed hearing Burns' words brought to life in Gordon's rendering of the poems that he's given us. this evening. We've also been very fortunate to have the to be able to draw in the skillful fiddle and tin whistle talent of Claire Murdoch and the lovely singing of Caroline Hood. It has, ladies and gentlemen, been a feast of Burns entertainment, and I am very pleased to be able to report that the Victor Murphy Trust is flourishing and in excellent heart as we stride into 2018. I think the most important step that the Trust has taken in the past year was to receive formal recognition from HMRC as a charitable organisation, and one of the great benefits of that is that we can receive gift aid, which means that anyone who pays income or capital gains tax in the UK can make a donation, or in some cases fundraise for the Trust, in the knowledge that an additional amount can be recovered for the Trust. The only minor irritation is that we've got to keep records of all gift aid declarations, whether they're written online or verbal, and prove that each donor included in our future claims is a legitimate taxpayer. That decision by HMRC had the great benefit that we could use this fine Virgin Lounge for this Burns evening. I can add that we also have a fundraising page on Virgin Money Giving website. I think the other really important step forward of 2017 was Kozo and John's introduction to the award-winning architect Derek Patience of Patience and Highmore through their American friends Clifford Fowkes and Leith Castile of New York. Mr. Fowkes originally from Edinburgh, and the couple really wanted to help the Trust with its project of a future museum and gallery to house the constantly growing collection. Discussions are already underway, and the search has already been narrowed down to a few buildings to focus the Trust's thoughts, and visits have already started to view these. So, we start 2018 with an optimistic outlook. The future looks bright for the Trust, and we hope we'll have even better news to report this time next year. So, let us round off this splendid evening by standing to sing that song of universal friendship collected by Robert Burns from the singing of an old man in Ayrshire. And I shall ask Jim and Caroline to lead us in singing Auld Lang Syne.